begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our Father, brothers all are we. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. With me.
Oh my, that was so beautiful. Thank you. Everybody, welcome. Let's start our service. So why don't we take a moment to greet your neighbor, please, with a sincere handshake and hug, and because we're so grateful to be here today. And our song this morning is In This Moment. The words are on one of your sheets in your program. Is it green? And we sing it 3 times. And for those of you who want to harmonize, please feel free. I understand we have some harmonic people here. Here I am, here and now, in this moment. Here I am in the place I am meant to be. Nothing can hurt me, nothing can shake me. I am free, I am whole. Here I am, here and now, in this moment. Here I am in the place I am meant to be. Nothing can hurt me, nothing can shake me. I am free, I am whole. Here I am, here and now, in this moment. Here I am in the place I am meant to be. Nothing can hurt me, nothing can shake me. I am free, I am whole.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome home, UnityCR. Welcome home. Now try. Welcome home. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder if it's me that has to turn on. You just get this. This is totally fine. But it is good to see everyone here on this beautiful fall Sunday morning. Welcome to UnityCR. I am Chris Klosterman, board president, but more importantly in the moment, your platform chair. Our prayer room partners here will be Jan and Susan, unless that has changed in the last couple of minutes. Has that? Jan and Susan are going to be here a little bit later on after the, especially for you, race. So we will go with that. All right. And I want to welcome our special guest musicians, the Metro Mix Chorus.
Woo!
They are the Metro Mix Chorus of Sweet Adelines International, and they are under the direction of Bev Hamilton. So another round of applause, please. And I also want to introduce our guest speaker for today, for this Sunday, our very own Sally Eggleston.
Yay! Woo!
All right. As is custom now in the 21st century, this brave new frontier, we always take a look at our electronic devices. Now, in recent years, it's sometimes our own watches just to make sure that they're on silent. But before shutting off your phones, before putting things on silent, we invite you to check in with us on Facebook and let your friends know that you're at UnityCR. Checking in helps spark interest for those who may not know about us and creates a greater presence for UCR. And with that, I also want to especially welcome our live streamers. And we are very glad to have you with us. All right. Want to share with you our unity statement, as I always do each morning that I have a chance to be with you, and then go through the spirit activity for the coming days. Unity is a positive path for spiritual living. We gather to create an experience of spirit. At UnityCR, we offer practical teachings that empower abundant and meaningful living. Meeting you right where you are, we endeavor to provide a variety of ways to support your path of spiritual living.
Don't mind me, I'm checking in on Facebook.
No problem. So what's the opposite of a selfie cult now? Is it just a picture? That's so 1998. Okay. So some brief announcements here for you. We were to have a law enforcement discussion group today, but that has been postponed until a later day. We will figure it out that later time. Our very own Jeff Lauer, who's been holding that discussion group, has been called away to help in the aftermath of Hurricane Matthew. So we send our prayers with them, but know that the law enforcement discussion group that was scheduled is not going to happen today, but will happen at a later date. I have rumor here that we have brunch after service. We do? Nope. Okay. Just a rumor. I also heard a rumor that we'll have brunch at some point in the future. I feel strong with that one. I can hold that in a good place. And the next thing that I want to bring to everyone's attention is something that you've heard about for the past couple of weeks, and that is that we have a youth and family director opening. And it is an immediate opening for Director of Youth and Family Ministries. We are seeking someone who loves kids, has a knack for coordinating lessons and volunteers, and knows or is willing to learn Unity principles. We would love to talk with you. This position offers wonderful opportunities to enhance your own spiritual journey. And a job description is available on our website and is posted on site at UnityCR. This is a paid staff position requiring 8 to 10 hours per week, including Sunday. And please submit all resumes and information to the UCR office via email at office@unitycr.org. And I know that you can talk with myself, any other board member, our very own Laura Mead, who's been gracious enough to step in this time as well. And we can by all means answer questions for you along those lines. So thank you very, very much for that. All right. On the inside of your bulletins, we have our invocation, and then I would like to share with you a centering prayer. Please know this with me. There is only one presence and one power in my life and in the universe, God the good, omnipotent. And at this point, I invite you to feel the full support of your chairs, to get yourself comfortable, to check in, see where there may be any tension, and to gradually release that. And to take a deep centering breath. This meditation I'd like to lead you through is introspective. I'm going to ask just that you call forth your own truth. What has been real for you this week? And our first breath in, we know that God is all around us. As you breathe out, center yourselves on those times. It's just one moment or several moments in which you felt God all around you, in large or small ways. As you breathe in again, the phrase God. Center yourselves on those times this week in which you were that for somebody. As you breathe out, focus on those times in which you were and may not have even known it for that person. As you breathe in again, know that we all shine our truth. Take a few precious moments in a busy life and center yourself on what your truth is. Breathe in and breathe out. Know that in this precious moment, we release any fear, any doubt that we carry with us. We reflect on those times this week in which we may have felt anxiety or fear, but in hindsight learned we need. We take a few precious moments and release, let go of all that's holding us back. And lastly, as we breathe in, we give thanks. We center ourselves in an overflowing pool of gratitude. And we know, and we know, and we know. Amen. Our daily word reading for today is guidance. Attuned to divine mind, I grow in spiritual understanding. In his book, Mind, the Master Power, Unity Minister Charles Roth invites me to reflect on my true nature. Let your mind be not a mirror, but a lens through which shines the light of truth. If I forget the truth about myself, I may see only a mirror image, my outer physical features, and overlook that I am created in the image of God. I am a spiritual being, an expression of the divine. I continually grow in understanding of my spiritual nature. My spiritual understanding is constantly evolving. I am ready to let go of ideas and habits that no longer serve me. I am ready for transformation of mind, body, and spirit. And from the Gospel of Mark, the kingdom of God is as if someone would scatter seed on the ground and would sleep and rise night and day, and the seed would sprout and grow. He does not know how. All right. And now we're ready for
Song?
Yep.
For the children or for the first hymn?
The first hymn.
The first hymn, okay. Would everybody please stand? And we're singing I'm Choosing Heaven Today. It's another song on one of your sheets. Linda, is it the green sheet or the green? Okay, I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. One more time. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. Oh, I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today.
Thank you. You may be seated. And now I want to invite forward our own Laura Mead to talk about what the kids will be doing today.
Good morning, everyone. Today, the kids are working out of the curriculum called In the Forest of Finding Out, and I found the book. This is the book that it's based on. It's called The Simple Truth. It's been around for a little while, but it's very easy to understand, just basic Unity truths. And today we are going to talk about our gifts that we are given at birth and our spiritual gifts, and we'll talk about the story of the prodigal son and how we can choose to access those gifts or not, but they're always there. And we have a fun activity that I remembered last week I forgot the cord that I needed and I brought it today, so we're going to do that this week. And we're ready to go. So I think we'll sing, let's see, well, we're walking in the light.
Oh,
okay, the original words, here we go.
Yay. We are walking in the light, in the light, in the light. We are walking in the light of God. In the light, 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 in the light of God.
All right, and now I want to welcome back again the Metro Mix Chorus.
Well, it's a great, great morning, your first day in heaven when you stroll down the golden avenue. There are mansions on the right and they thrill at every side, and the saints are always smiling, saying hi. Oh, it's a great, great morning, your first day in heaven when you realize your worry days are through. You'll be glad I took time to read your Bible. It's a great morning for you. I'm glad to dream and I'm glad I needed to awake. I dreamed I was an angel and a very early grave. St. Peter said, why, hello, where you are? We've got your mansion ready, so come right in. And then he rang for an angel to act as his guide. His brightness gives the time to learn how to fly. Very morning, the first day in heaven. Stroll down that golden avenue. There will be mansions on the right. You're through every side, and the saints are always smiling. Gonna keep you smiling on that great, great morning. When you get to heaven and you tell all your worries goodbye, goodbye. Open the gate, well, I can hardly wait for that great morning. Gonna go and fly a great north and sweet by and by, the land of the gold in the sky. By
Good, beautiful morning. Here I am again. Last time I was up here, they were singing. Last year. And a couple, 3 days ago, Brenda asked me to fill in. I said, oh my gosh, the chorus is going to be here again. I don't think they want to hear me again. Actually, I go under the pseudonym of Reverend Brenda. I'm really the minister here. Well, I love this chorus, and of course they sing very well, right? And Linda Smith, our own Linda Smith, and our own and my own Paula Lamb. So thank you for being here. Couldn't get out of it. At first I didn't know what I was going to do, you know. I thought, gosh, do they want to hear me and all that? And but I decided that I go to all of their performances, and I thought it was only fitting they come to mine. My theme for today is happiness. Happiness at any age, and I've been through them all. I'm probably the oldest person here, with the exception of 2 or 3 of you, and we've stopped disclosing our ages. However, right here in happiness comes in all forms, and right here in this room at this moment, I thought this just a minute ago. Here I am with 2 things that have made me happy in my life: my church friends, and my barbershop Sweet Adeline friends. How glorious is that? I think God really said, you want to do this. So I decided I would. I didn't know what I was going to talk about, but I opened my eye. I decided to meditate on it. I had short notice there, and so I meditated. And when I opened my eyes, sitting right in front of me was the blue bird of happiness. So and then also, I had just written a friend that I was in a happy place now. And I had turned off the TV because they kept talking about how unhappy everybody in America is. you know, with everything. They're just unhappy with everything right now. And so I decided that it's time for a little reminder. I don't think I'm going to be telling you anything new today, but happiness is something we need to remind ourselves of every once in a while, right? I know that everyone in this room has experienced both happy and unhappy times. And the thing is that we need to learn how to get through some of those unhappy times. Some people never forget. They just let themselves go lower and lower and lower. So we do go through times when we meet each other, when it's sad, and we know we are sad, but we need that going through it to find happiness. Having reached the age of 80 something, I thought, I feel like a bionic woman with all this stuff I got strapped on me right now. And my hearing aids aren't working and I can't hear. So if you want to, you know, say something nasty about me, I won't hear you. Okay? Don't yell at me. I just thought, well, at this age, it's time to be quiet and just observe life going around and live out the few years I have left and enjoy my family and my friends. And there is comfort in that. There truly is comfort. But having lived a busy life, I decided that I had not done any meditating, or I shouldn't say not any, but little during my busy life. And you all know, you've been in your own busy lives, it's so easy to put it off. You know, well, there's a good show coming on TV, I don't want to miss that, right? Okay, or I want to get on Facebook, spend time on that. You need to go into meditation. In my mind, prayer is talking to God. Meditation is listening to God. I like that. I think all of us do a lot of talking to God, telling him what we want, what better happen, and he better listen to us, right? But the meditation part, when I first started, I thought, oh, this is kind of boring. I didn't seem to get anything out of it. But when you started, it's like, I think about it, you know, well, let me share something else before I get to that. I don't want to get off course because I don't know what the course is unless I look down here. But I have learned to cherish. I found a place that was comfortable in my back glass-in porch, and there are trees all outside. And sometimes it was late at night, and sometimes it was during the day, but for the last 3 or 4 years, I have not missed one day of spending time in meditation. I can't tell you what that has done for me. Well, I guess I can tell you. Well, I found peace and I found joy and a closeness to spirituality that I had not known before. I thought I was spiritual, but after I got into this habit of meditation, I realized there's a higher spirituality even than I had thought before. I've come to cherish that time, and I found that a closer link to God has occurred. Precious memories, solutions to problems, and past resentments or sense of anger disappeared. And I found myself smiling more in almost every activity. Now, we hear a lot about our physical selves. You need to exercise, you need to eat right, right? And we get articles all about it all the time, and people telling us all the time, take care of yourself. But how many people say, take care of the inner self? If the meditation, the first time you do it, maybe 10 minutes. Mine has turned into a half hour now, but maybe 10 minutes. And then you come home and say, oh, I didn't get anything out of that. And you don't do it anymore. It's like the doctor giving you pills, you take one, you don't feel better, so you throw the pills away. You know, or when you go to a spa or something, or start a fitness center, so you can get your body in shape. Does one time make you lose weight or lose inches? No. So meditation isn't going to do that. Maybe. You might find it right away, but give yourself time. Make yourself do it. You know, fake it till you make it. And it's worth it. It's truly worth it. After all this occurred, is kind of interesting because I had my outlook on life and what I thought was just a few short years I have left. Poor me. You know, I found that things changed. You in your prayer or your reading said transform body and soul. It can be done at any age. You don't have to wait till you're 80 something. I'm not going to tell you what the something part is, okay? Then wham, all of a sudden, what happened? After 30 some years of being single, and at my age, a new man came into my life. You make sure now. Anyway, I thought, how can this be at my age? This is not right. This is not what it's supposed to be, you know, that somebody comes along at this age. But somebody did. And he's a wonderfully kind, understanding man. He's a barbershopper, or was, but he loves barbershop. I've dragged him to a couple of other things. Okay, and he loves it. And we seem to get along. We have so much in common. And it's a very comfortable, wonderful relationship. And I'm grateful. And I said to Reverend Brenda, the real Reverend Brenda, I said, I think that all of this that I have done has caused some peace within me and acceptance. And along comes surprises. You know, if I don't take a drink of water, I won't be able to move my lips. Thank you. I don't like to drink in front of other people. Anyway, he sent me a card the other day that kind of fit into what I'm talking about today. This man in my life, he said, you've definitely got it. The deep down strength it takes to make it through tough times, rough times, and all the why me times. You've got everything it takes to get back to a good place if you just believe in you. I do. If you just believe in you, the inner strength. Isn't that beautiful? I cried, tears of joy. Anyway, strength is one of the powers, one of the 12 powers of unity. It's for during the month of February. And if we have that inner strength, we can get through the bad times, the down times. Some of the saddest times we've all probably experienced in here is a loss of loved ones. My son's birthday was in February, strength. And this meditation, what it's done for me, is to realize that I have worked my way not through grief by remembering the happiness times I had with him. The happy times. And I'm grateful to God that I had 37 happy years with him. Oh, we had a few problems, you know how teenagers are. But nevertheless, I loved him dearly and he loved me. And that's what we need to do, is build up our inner strength so when those sad times come along, we can say, I have a goal of being happy again. Instead of saying, life just isn't worthwhile. And how many people today will say, I don't even want to live anymore. What? Build your inner strength so that there is a path to happiness, no matter how long it takes. And sometimes we have to help each other. We should be supporting each other during the unhappy times, right? That's what we need, each other at that time. Happiness comes in, who's somebody happy out there? What?
It was you on live stream.
Me on live stream? I'm alive? See, it works. Okay. Happiness comes in many forms in everybody's life. We all have different experiences. So happiness to you may not be happiness to me, or vice versa, right? At this point. And it really depends on who you were born to, when you were born, where, and all the effects of your environment and your upbringing and so on, your experiences, right? So we can't say, well, you should be happy because I am. That just doesn't work. I would suggest to you that you sit down and make a list of the happy times in your life and go clear back to your childhood. Way back when you were a youngster, what made you happy? For me, it was coming down the stairs in the morning and my grandmother was sitting in a rocker at the bottom of the stairs and I'd climb in her lap and she'd rock me for a while before she fed me breakfast. It was a wonderful memory. Frankly, I was almost 10 when I stopped doing that. She was littler than me. I about crushed her, you know. But nevertheless, it was very meaningful. It really was. And also one of the other things I was remembering, jumping in a pile of leaves up and down. Simple things, right? And going on Tuesday nights to the movies with her and coming home, I'd have a chocolate sundae and she'd have a chocolate soda. And my mother and I at the piano, she played the piano by ear. So her ear got kind of, no, but nevertheless, we'd sit there and sing, right? Okay. What is it today? If you go back, you don't have to do it right now, but as an adult, I found out that a job, getting married, having children, a family, finding a job, getting a raise, even though it wasn't very high because I'm a female. But I was performing in plays and I was directing chorus, winning contests. They came in second this year, just a few points under first. Oh, so good. And traveling the world to teach and to judge barbershop music. It was a wonderful experience. In fact, I think many of these people here have been in it for many, 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 many years, right? But I think I've got you all beat. It's 58 years for me. 54 directing choruses, 48 judging contests, and 51 teaching barbershop music all around the world. Now, that's hard to give up. That's one of the things that I could get really down in the mouth about, that I'm not be doing that anymore. But the memories are wonderful. And I can recall those happy times. And they often come through to me when I'm quiet and thinking. And I can enjoy them all over again in my mind. Instead of saying, what's going on today that's making me miserable? But writing it down does help. What is it for adults today? And as I said before, it has to do with personal circumstances. And I know I can attest for a fact that the gals in this room that are singing are happy when they're singing. Do you think they'd get up at 5 in the morning to go sing this? They went this morning to sing for the, what do they call it? Huh?
Especially for you, Ray.
Thank you. Did you hear her? Did she get it right? Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're all over the street. I had to take detours to get here, you know. But they got up and sang for them, and then they came here. So if you fall asleep, please don't snore, okay? I wouldn't blame you if you fell asleep. How can we be unhappy? Oh, let me tell you what, another little thing. At my age, I bowl in 2 senior leagues. We have people anywhere from 60 to 94 or 5 bowling. Some really good bowlers. Not me, I'm medium, but they're very good bowlers. And we have so much fun. We're with people that come from the same generation, pretty much. We understand each other. Sometimes I don't understand younger people, and they don't understand me. And we laugh, we tease. We don't care what anybody did for a living. We just have fun together. And about 80 friends I have in bowling. And it's a wonderful experience that I can do that. Even though we have bad backs, arthritis, bad knees, all kinds of stuff which comes along with age, We do have fun together. Now there are 2 or 3 people in there that are kind of down in the mouth all the time. And I've noticed what happens is you try to cheer them up, they don't want to be cheered up. I want to be unhappy the rest of my 10 or 12 years that I live. And they're unhappy about everything. The lanes aren't right, the ball is not right, we're not bowling good, and so on and so on. And I've noticed that they sit alone quite often. You try to cheer them up, they don't cheer up, so what do you do? What do you do as people who you just can't help them be happy? You start avoiding them, don't you? You start avoiding them. And that's really too bad. You got to try first to see if you can bring a little happiness into their life. If not, what they'll do is sap the energy out of you. Negative people can sap the energy from you because wherever we are, there's certain energy in the room and the surrounding us all the time. And it's up to us to create that energy. Abraham Lincoln said one time, he said, what did he say? I wrote it down. Can't see, can't hear, but I'm really happy. A man is just about as happy as he makes up his mind to be. Does that ring true? Good. So I guess that happiness is one of the best gifts that you can give yourself or give to others. In fact, you'll probably find that smiling and cheering others really makes you feel good. Is that true? Have you ever just tried walking down the street, when people are usually going down the street like this, okay, and you smile at them, they look at you like you're really, what's the matter with her? She smiled at me, but then I notice they straighten up or they smile, or come through with a smile. That's all you have to do. That's so easy and it doesn't cost anything. Smile at people. It makes you feel better, I'll tell you that. So if you want to do something for yourself as well, bring happiness to the surroundings where you are. Listen, you think I'd remember this, I just wrote it yesterday. But how can we be unhappy living in America? I'm tired of hearing how people are so unhappy with this country. We are blessed. We are blessed to be here. We have abundance, we have opportunities. We should pray for those countries in the world that are being destroyed. Homes bombed, refugees looking for a place to exist and to find peace and safety. We're lucky in Cedar Rapids, as a matter of fact, we're in the top 5 for the best place in the nation to raise a family. So right now you can just say, thank you, God. Thank you, God. We pulled together to help each other as evidence to a week ago in the flood, right? How many people turned out to fill 500,000 sandbags, for heaven's sakes, and put up cement, or what kind of walls they put up? I don't know if they had holes in them, but they put them up. They pull together in times of need. We help each other out. We thought that was gone after people helped farmers build barns and so on, each other, and take care of each other's crops when they were sick. It isn't. It's here. It's in us. And we have the opportunity to do it here. We don't have to run away from our homes to try to find some place to exist. So we have so much to be grateful for. And when we are grateful, we're happy. When you are grateful, you're happy. I was going to tell you about when you meditate, set up a place, an environment that is comfortable for you. For me, it's trees. I have, and so on the back porch, and I have a lot of trees around. It's a glassed-in back porch now, and I sit out there in my comfortable chair, and and just kind of look at those trees and just let the thoughts come. They run random. Your thoughts will just random all over the place. You touch on things, where'd that come from? And suddenly something comes to you and you stop. This is important. This is what I want to stay with. And it's God saying, found you. you know. Now, for some people, it's water. I think that's why a lot of people build their houses along and risk flooding every year during tornadoes and hurricanes and so on. But also, it may be music. Maybe you have music playing and that helps you with your meditation. It could be art, a beautiful picture or some art form that you enjoy. Linda ought to probably do that. She makes beautiful artistic things. Or it could be an aquarium, for heaven's sakes. Watch those fish float around. Whatever, find yours. Find what helps you get into that mood. Because folks, if you do that, I guarantee you, from my experience anyway, you will find inner strength to meet the times in your life that are not happy, that are sad. It will help you set a goal for you to get through those so that you can find happiness again. Okay, I'm going to take us into a guided meditation this morning. As soon as I have another drink of water. Why is it so dry in here? Sorry you don't have a drink. You drink with me. All these good things, first of all, I want to say to you, all these good things that have happened to me and this man that's come into my life has made me feel 40 again. Well, maybe 45. But anyway, see, age doesn't matter. Age does not matter. It's you and what's your inner strength and what it does for you. And please write down happy things on a piece of paper and look at it every once in a while. What happy thing happened to me today? You'll find one. You'll find one. Now, if we could all just get comfortable in our seats. And I'd like you to feel the love around you. There's a loving energy in this room right now. And it's bringing me comfort and bringing you comfort. Take a deep breath. I'd like you to concentrate on one of your greatest happy times as a child. Visualize it. Feel it. Move on to your teenage years and find a happy remembrance. As an adult, what stands out as happiness in your life? have reached the 4th stage of life. Where is your happiness now? Build a practice of meditation awareness of the happy times you have experienced in your life. May God continue to bless us and give us the inner strength to manage our lives for love, laughter, and happiness. God bless. If you'd all remain silent for a few moments.
Beautiful Savior, King of creation, Son of God and Son of Man. Truly I love thee, truly I serve thee, light of my soul, my joy, my prayer are the meadows, there will the woodlands roam their flowers of beauty sing. Jesus is fairer, Jesus is purer, He makes our soaring spirits we sing, to Him we sing. Beautiful Savior, Lord of the nations, Son of man, blessed Son of man. Glory and honor, praise, adoration, now and forevermore be high. Glory be forevermore, now and forevermore.
You too. And now we're going to get ready to give of our tithes and offerings. As that's being prepared, I want to first welcome any people that are joining us for the first time here today. Anybody here for the first time? Welcome. Thank you. Have you gotten a welcome packet? We will make sure that happens, but thank you very much. Is there another song? Oh, yes. Sorry. First time doing this. The real first time was when we had the snow day and there were just like 3 of us. So thank goodness this is being live streamed. Thank you. Right. You know. All right. So yes, let us take that pocket of love, whether that be energy that is just held, or if that energy is in physical form, in check or money. And in the inside of the bulletin, I invite you to know the blessing with me. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful. Excellent. And now? Yep.
As Mom mentioned this morning, we were very blessed to be able to perform at the Especially For You race. And yay! We have three people there. Did that great. Yeah. And at the beginning, around 7:30, before the race starts, all of the survivors gather to take a picture. And so as the survivors were standing, the crane goes up and they're taking this big overhead shot of all of them. And we began singing after they concluded that photo. And again, as I said, we were very blessed. And in the message today, the message was about, talked about strength and that inner strength that we all have. And we know that in this song, it's really talking about that inner strength that we find in God.
Like a sailboat on the ocean, setting big waves into motion. But I can't sing the word, make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream them out tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. Right song, right song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes. 'Cause I still got a lot of fight left in me. Losing friends and I take the street. Everybody's worried about me. In too deep, say I'm in too deep. It's been 2 years, I miss my home, and there's a fire burning in my bones. Still believe, I still believe. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream them out tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. Right song, right song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. I don't really care, nobody else believes. 'Cause I still got a lot of fight left in me. Yes, a lot of fight left in me. Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. Explosion. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Through my more right song. Right song. Right song. My power is turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. Right song. And I don't really care. Nobody else believes. 'Cause I still got a lot of fight left in me. I still got a lot of life left in me.
Thank you very much. All right. Good to see you, Otis. All right. Sending ourselves in gratitude. And knowing that happiness does flow from gratitude. Knowing that the energy given before is not by accident, it's by intent. We see this going forward, pressed down and overflowing, doing the work that God intends. And we say this with grateful hearts. Amen. The thank you song.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I just want to thank you, Lord.
All right. I invite us all to stand for the peace song, and then we will do the prayer for protection.
Coming up.
Let us walk with each other in perfect unity. Let this be our moment with every breath I take. Let this be my joy forever. Take each one to give each one with peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
The light of God surrounds us.
I am the light of God.
The love of God enfolds us.
I am the love of God.
The power of God protects us.
I am the power of God.
The presence of God watches over us.
I am the presence of God.
And wherever I am, God is. That's the truth.
Are you guys going to sing? You know what note it is? That's a great one.